The Olympics has some of the most degenerate, gross imagery I've ever seen out of any event in history. We are really at a point where it's very clear that these Illuminati control culture, and they're unabashed about it. They don't even try to hide their Satanism anymore, and it's really, really sick. Now, the organizers have come out with an apology this morning that's really lackluster. It's not enough. And given just like their actions, you could tell it's like we got caught kind of situation. It's not we're actually sorry and we're going to stop with this kind of nonsense situation. We're going to cover what's going on in Paris at the Olympics here with this mockery of Christianity, this mockery of everything wholesome and true, this promotion of abject evil. And gosh, there's a lot to unpack here, guys. So stay tuned with us as we talk about this. My name's John Delarose, everybody. I am a professional science fiction and comic writer, and I would love for you to hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here as I talk about everything big going on in culture. I've got a comic out right now on Kickstarter if you guys want to support the channel. And this is a science fiction epic about an emperor of humanity who's been replaced, and the clone that's replaced him is making terrible decisions for the galaxy. Special Agent Ayla Rin is out trying to investigate what's going on and save the Terran Imperium. Please check this out. It's a great replacement for like Star Wars, Warhammer 40K, all the stuff that's gone really bad this year. And I would love for you to grab this wonderful graphic novel we're producing. Thank you so much for all the support you've given us so far. $20,000. Really appreciate it. All right. So with the Olympics, Paris organizer Anne Descamps has apologized for any offense caused by religious depictions during the opening ceremony. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if you were offended by this. Yes, Friday's showpiece, yes, has drawn criticism from a banquet scene. That's putting it lightly, where actor playing Greek god Dionysus took center stage at the table with drag queens, which has been interpreted, this is the mainstream media, to resemble Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper painting. It's not interpreted. They did this freaking intentionally. It's obvious. Gosh, I hate the mainstream media so much. They just like the way they phrase things just like makes you feel like you're stupid or you're crazy for noticing things, noticing obvious things, noticing obvious evil. You're just not supposed to pay attention. You're not supposed to judge anything. You're just supposed to consume mindlessly. This is what the media wants you to do, right? Some religious groups condemned the ceremony, including the Catholic Church in France, who said it included scenes of derision and mockery of Christianity. Well, I'm glad the Catholic Church has finally stepped up against something. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's been a tough few years for the Catholic Church and us Catholics out here just hoping for some leadership to push back against the abject evils that are going on in the world. In a press conference on Sunday, Descamps apologized for any offense caused. She said, "Clearly, there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group." What a lie. What a complete lie. Obviously, this was completely intended to mock Christianity, mock Jesus Christ, mock Catholicism. This is something they did with glee. And they do it because this is what they want. This is what Satanism is. I mean, you used to not be able to talk like this without people going, "Oh, you're crazy. You're talking about Satanists." Look at this. Look at this right here. Tell me this isn't Satanism. This isn't just completely just worldly derision of what's going on. You've even got like that crown kind of in the background of this fat lady as these men wearing dresses pretend to be women all around. And just look absolutely disgusting. I mean, this is something they're putting imagery. There's kids at the table. There's kids here. They're putting children in these situations and trying to tell you it's totally fine. There's nothing morally wrong with this. What are you talking about? I mean, how stupid do they think we are? This is what Satanism is. It is making everything evil out to be good and trying to make everything good out to be evil and pushing that and then just putting a smile on it. Satan's not out there, going out there and showing his true colors. He's out there trying to smile and pretend everything's good and corrupt people, and it's working. It's corrupted a lot of people in our society. It's very sad. On the contrary, I think Thomas Jolly did try to intend to celebrate community tolerance. So mocking Christianity now is celebrating community tolerance. Can you believe this? This is what it is. It's totally great to mock Christianity. It's about tolerance and inclusivity. It's about hatred of Christianity. Yeah, they always do transphobia, homophobia. It's Christophobia. These people are afraid of Christianity for real. They want it derided. They want it gone. They want it out of everything. And because they know that it points to the truth. They know that it points to the light. They know that there is only one way unto heaven, and this is it. And so they want to bring down as many people with them as possible. That's what this is all about. And you also know it's disingenuous because are they going to be mocking Islam in this? Absolutely not. They would never do such a thing. Those are that's too sacred to mock, right? And so you can kind of see where like the evil has aligned in this world. And that's exactly what's going on. We believe this ambition was achieved. If people have taken any offense, we are, of course, really sorry. And this is one of those kind of gaslighting apologies where they go out there and say, they make you feel like you're a problem for taking offense, right? You're a problem for noticing. And this is so insane that they can't just apologize because this is truly a heinous act. This is extremely disrespectful. Every Christian everywhere should be tuning out of the Olympics at this point and saying, you know what? No, you're not getting any of my money. You're not getting any of my view time because this is evil. It really is. They hate you. They mock you from a position where these are people who should be mocked. Think about this. These are men wearing weird Hunger Games-esque outfit. They're making the Olympics look like the Hunger Games. Like, I mean, the whole point of the Hunger Games is those people looked and acted ridiculous and were to be derided. And yet we're being told by the mainstream media that these are the people that should be celebrated, that it should be about tolerance. They should be here. They should be at the opening ceremonies. They should be all over the media. These are the ones that we should uphold as our role models. I mean, what kind of insane clown world do we live in at this point? It's really sick, and this fake apology makes me just absolutely angry, and you should be angry. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being angry at this kind of stuff. Jesus overturned the money changers' tables at the temple when this kind of thing happened. This is a mockery of God. This is a mockery of his son. This is absolutely something that should stir righteous anger within you. This is a sin that should be condemned. It is 100% that's the case. And this apology should be condemned as well because it's a fake apology. Here's your director, of course, a crazy leftist white woman who's trying to push this kind of agenda on little kids everywhere. Like I said, there's kids in this picture. They have kids here. Sick. This is abuse. The committee said in a statement, the IOC has taken note and welcomes clarification given. Clarification. See, it's not even a real apology. It's just a clarification. They didn't actually intend to offend anybody. Oh my gosh, it's like what if somebody went up and like grabbed a gun and put it to your head and said, "Oh, I never intended on shooting you. It was just an act of my tolerance." This is exactly what this is doing. This is crazy. They reiterated their intention with the opening ceremony was always to celebrate community and tolerance. The organizing committee also said if anyone was offended by certain scenes, it was completely unintentional, and they were sorry. What a lie. It was 100% intentional, obviously. So lots of people are threatening to boycott Paris 2024, and I highly recommend this. Use this. Boycott the Olympics. Do it. You absolutely should at this point. You got to send a signal to these people that this is not okay. It works when you do organize these boycotts. We saw what happened with Bud Light when they tried to push this exact same thing with their weird transgender crap, and they just sunk their entire brand as a process. Target did the same thing, trying to push the Pride Month crap on little kids. Their stock dropped by half. So yeah, you can make a big difference, and it's already happening. There already is one advertiser who's pulled out of the Olympics because of this, and the more pressure we put on, the more we contact advertisers, the more we actually go and boycott this kind of thing, the more it is going to work, the more that we can actually make the culture a reasonable place again. You should not tolerate evil. You should not tolerate this kind of mockery of you and your family, you and your religion. You should not tolerate this kind of mockery of God. That kind of tolerance is not okay, and intolerance is not a virtue. It's, in fact, when you're tolerating evil and letting it permeate like this, it's an inaction, and it is evil itself. So I'm glad that this is getting boycotted. Let's keep this strong. Use the hashtag. Get this out there. Let people look at how sick this is. Absolute sick. These people are creeps. Oh, my gosh. And there it is. It was a representation of an event called the Feast of Dionysus, Greek god of festivity. And you can see how they're using pagan rituals and pagan ancient ceremonies to try to bring things back and try to remove Christianity and try to, of course, usurp that imagery. It's very, very intentional, despite what they say. This is the next level of their agenda, and it needs to stop. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to boycott these Olympics, my friends. Make sure also to check out an alternative to this kind of culture, The Hidden Emperor. You're going to love this. It's got a great story, good comic book. Thank you so much for the support. That link's in the description below. Appreciate you for being there.